Alright, so I know what you're thinking. Another account. Yes, another account. And yes, we are another gimmicky, unique, snowflake type account. What kind of unique account, though? I'm not gonna tell you. So the fun little game for this video is that you all get to try and figure out what the restriction of this account is without me telling you what the restriction of this account is. Doesn't that sound like fun? Also, we get to use a bank now. It's been so long since this isn't an area restricted account of any kind. I can just put everything in here that we have and use it whenever we need to because, you know, I'm not restricting myself based on where I got stuff, so stuff we got from Tutorial Island is fine. So, a fresh start, some restrictions that only I know and you don't yet, and the world of Gielinor in front of us. What do we do first? Do we bond up or do we play free-to-play? Well, obviously, we are going to do what little we can do in free-to-play. But, spoiler, that's really only going to be some mining and smithing levels right now. It is going to be the first time I've used pretty much any of the new Lumberage, Noob, Mine, and more importantly, smithing stuff. So that's gonna be fun. I have never smithed bronze bars in Lumberage before. And so we have the first ore mined on the account, and the first tin ore mined on the account. We are off to a fantastic start. Let's keep going. And that's level 2 mining. And here we have the first smithing on the account. Back in my day, we never had any of these smithing facilities in Lumberage. So I am going to enjoy taking full advantage of them. And there's our first smithing level. Let's go. I figure we will probably stick around Lumbridge doing this until we hit level 5 smithing or about 200 bars, whichever comes first. Weird, but okay. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, this place is like halfway popular. And the genie's popping up. Look at us, we're just a bunch of cute noobs. Okay, before it was kind of cool to see like a whole bunch of us like doing a variety of things here. Now it's just cool to see like 3 people mining here at once. Like, peak noob Lumbridge experience right here. And there it is. The typical old school RuneScape, just general RuneScape experience. And there, we have smithing level 5. Okay, I am level 7 now. I've not used much of this noob shit yet, but I want to find something out. Will this guy provide us with a hammer if we want one? Okay. No free hammer. I wanted to see if I was being inefficient by making my bars and then taking them into the bank, instead of making my bars and then smithing them right here at the little rusted bronze anvil that I've never really used before. But it turns out that the tutor does not give you a hammer, and for the extra time it would take to buy one every trip from the general store, I think we were doing the right thing originally. Okay, it has been so long since I've been able to make any use of this random event. Oh, I guess I gotta talk to the frog over here. Okay, we have just hit level 10 smithing, and I have got to tell ya, that run from the mine to this smithy sucks. I mean, it's not the worst skilling run I've ever done in RuneScape, but it sucks. So, that being the case, we are going to go and try and deal with how tedious our running is and try and fix it a little bit, just a little bit, right now. I guess I should have logged in 3 hours ago. However, we have bought our first bond because as much fun as doing the first little bit of mining and smithing on free-to-play was, I am not about that kind of masochism right now. And now, can you guess where we're going? If you guessed here, you are right. Here we are, starting our agility journey here. And that is our level 10 agility. We can go back to where we ought to be now. Okay, after all the bar smelting we did, I am hoping we have enough bars that we can just smith them and get to our goldsmithing level. First time ever using this thing, smithing in Lumbridge feels weird, but oh well, let's do it. Let's see how far we get. About 150 more bars after these. So that one inventory of bars got us to just under level 12 smithing. So needless to say, we went overboard just a little bit. Apparently I forgot how we get to the knife spawn. So we've got a magic level so far here. Be surprised if we don't get a ranged and a defense level 2. Or one or the other maybe. We almost just lost the hardcore status to a Lumbridge man. That was way too close. Who needs to bother with killing Lumbridge men to train our range using the efficient free arrows we get when we can just train our smithing? Can we make this work? Right on. And we're out of arrows. Wait, does this mean we can get our arrows back now since those were in the bank? Right on. More range training. Let's go. And that's all we get for now. And here, we are about to get... Does anybody know if we can turn that rune light ding off? Anyway, that's level 15 smithing. Let's finish up these bars. Don't ask me how, but somehow we ended up getting, like, I've still got bars in the bank, but I smithed enough bars and then started making arrowheads at the perfect time that getting level 15 smithing also happened to get us 1,500 bronze arrowheads right on the dot. But now, what did we need 15 smithing for? What are we doing with our 15 smithing? So, I'm hanging out in some fun Twitch streams, but I'm also realizing that there are some things that I need to do before the quest that we're about to start. Okay, so we are getting ready to do some questing, but in order to do that questing, we need some materials. And to get those materials, we are going to get those materials. That is the plan. I guess I also need to chop some of these trees too, and that's gonna alter my plan a little bit, but, you know, change the order up. Small amount, no big deal. So we have got our first fletching level, and also a whole bunch of woodcutting levels. We're up to, like, what, 6 now? 15 woodcutting is looking not all that far away. I just logged back in. It may or may not have been 7 days, and it may or may not have taken me a minute to remember exactly what it was I was doing last we were here, but I was making arrow shafts because we have, well, for one, we have 1,500 arrowheads, so we need a matching number of shafts and feathers, but for two we have 14 woodcutting now. I didn't think we had it, but we did. That was our level 15 woodcutting. Now it's chicken time. You know what? I'm gonna train on getting 500 feathers, but I just realized we can just buy a feather pack. That's gonna save us a lot of time. Let's get the strength levels so we can try and get a 2-hit. Probably not a 3-hit, but that would be awesome. And then if I still need feathers after that, I'll try and get the defense level that, on the chance we happen across some steel equipment, we can wear it. You know what? I think we kill something else for however long. And by that I mean I have a very, very wide definition of kill. You have walked past this building innumerable times in your RuneScape career. Can you tell me which building it is? I might be the first person in all of old school RuneScape to use this building. Anybody know what these things are for? Alright, I was gonna do like a dramatic last hit, get the level up, see the fireworks. Here's level 8. Can't learn. Okay, we can still hit the dummy, but it tells us, yeah, there's nothing more we can learn from the dummy. For a second, I thought we couldn't even hit it. I was confused. I was like, how much higher can we go? How much farther can we push this? The answer is no farther. We need to go home. Oh, hey, guy. A sapphire. That'll help us immensely. There are innumerable things that we can do right now with one of those. Is that like this video's word? Innumerable? Have I said innumerable an innumerable amount of times this video? I think I'm gonna do my chicken killing over here. Why are you staring at me? 3 strength. We got our 2-hit. This is going so much better. Quick little 5 strength. We hit level 5 defense. We can wear our steel now. Okay, we got exactly 500 feathers, and we also got a clue scroll. Let's see what we gotta do. Oh, I know that one. We do not have enough money to buy our feather pack. Maybe we actually do want to do this clue scroll. Or maybe we want to steal coin pouches from men. I'm not sure. I haven't decided yet. We've hit an important milestone. Sea Shanty 2 has been unlocked. Here's our feather pack. And here comes some fletching experience. Okay, my dumbass thought there was 1,000 feathers in each feather pack. It's only 100. It's also early in the morning. We're still gonna get this much fletching experience, though. Let's do it. Well, okay. That brings us to 600 bronze arrows that we got, but it also gives us 125 total level. I'm gonna go take a nap. And then we're gonna go get to questing, because it's about damn time! You know what? I don't want to pay to get through the gate anyway, so let's just go around this way, and while we do that, get this clue scroll step out of the way. Maybe it'll be a 1-step. Do we have the 1-step clue? We actually do get the 1-step clue. Right on. That is some good luck for our first clue. We might be smart to wait, but I want to find out what's in the box. We got some steel legs. And we can wear them. Okay. not the greatest beginner clue ever, but it's a beginner clue. It could be a whole lot worse. Also, we're gonna need some of these. Has there always been lava in the desert? Also, the map icon is telling us right down here is where we need to be, and that red text is telling me that that NPC has the level needed to kill the hell out of us. So, I guess we're gonna start this quest now. I should probably grab this wooden shield for a little bit of extra protection, I guess. I'm not fighting, and, you know, the bronze hatchet is probably more useful as far as utility goes than the bronze scimitar, but like, I hope we don't die just getting to this new quest. So contrary to how this video's been going so far, I'm gonna see how fast I can get this quick little quest done, because my power might just go out soon, and I don't want that to happen. Attacking a hill giant, something like 3 or more times my level, totally a great idea. In a hurricane, what could go wrong? Well, okay. I mean, it's another one of those skilling mini-games, but I mean, it shouldn't be too much to get the hang of. Forgot to bring nails, but I am really glad there is this anvil right here, and that I had extra bronze bars in my bank. Back to it. Alright, let's fix this thing. My dumbass also forgot to bring a chisel, so that one's going to be a little bit more of a longer walk. I used to be so much better at this reading quest guides and bringing the item lists with me. What happened? Okay, now can we fix this thing? There we go. Repair the last thing. There we go. Now can we make a sword? Okay, let's get this sword making started. Right on. I guess this actually is going to force us how to know the mechanics of the minigame that I'll probably never use. Well, this isn't so bad. What a time to get the first genie on the account. Nothing wrong with that, but I got no idea what we're going to use them on. Oh, too cold. That's what I get for doing too many clips here at once. Well, we didn't do great at our sword making, but it looks like the sword is done. And there we got our first quest complete. 10 smithing levels. That's kind of juicy. Let's get out of here and do something else. So, we need one thing right now. And that one thing is power. And we all know that power is really two things. It's strength and it's money. So, in order to work on the first one, we are going to get our exclusive hardcore Iron Man armor, because we only have pants right now. The steel might be better than the hardcore Iron Man plate legs, but I'll figure that out in a second. How do we work on getting money, you might ask, at our level 8 combat? Unimpressive stats, to say the least. Well, we come here so we can train to money make in a way that innumerable, one might say, Iron Men before us have got their money. We are going back to the desert when we are ready, which right now we are not. Also, the steel plate legs, are way better than the Hardcore Iron Man plate legs, so we're gonna go with those, even though the Hardcore Iron Man stuff looks a little better. I was wondering why all these click boxes were red, but that is the first mark of grace on the account.
Nice.
Things you think of while doing agility. I would probably really benefit from figuring out and starting to utilize resizable mode. I hear so many people complain about it though. But like, it would probably make content creation a little easier. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, back to the agility grind. That's level 17 agility. Level 18? Is this it? 19 agility. This isn't gonna be the clip. I am judging it too liberally. Oh no, there it is. Level 20 agility. We can get the hell out of Drainer now. This place is gloomy. I guess I can stock up on some food first though. Jugs of wine are a lot more effective to buy than kebabs. Speaking of kebabs. Guess where we're going? Falador? What's a Falador? So I've also been coming to a realization. We are going to need money real soon. Our brand new RuneScape account has just hit adulthood. Before 30 agility, are we going to get enough marks of grace that we can redeem a piece? We've got 12 right now. I'm gonna say no, for just how close we happen to be to 28 agility. And by 28 agility, I mean 27 agility. Level 28 agility. Don't mind whatever was just going on there, but we finally got that one. What is going on with the guy? I almost wasn't gonna do this, but then I realized we're in Alcarid. There is a guy who will buy gems from us, so like I guess it might be worth it. 5 emeralds. Well, okay then. We'll take those. Okay, yeah. That was definitely a good use of time. Also, the game seems set on proving me wrong and getting us one graceful piece before level 30 maybe, so if it wants to do that, I'm not going to complain. And that is 29 agility, thanks Runelight. I really gotta figure out how to turn that dinging noise off. I guess now is as good a time as any to talk about why we're doing what we're doing. And that is because we need to train the 3 C's. You may have heard of the 3 R's before, but this is old school RuneScape, and we are playing a weird, still as of yet undisclosed type of account. So, we gotta train the 3 C's. The 3 C's are construction, crafting, and combat. And there it is. Level 30 agility. Let's go raise some funds. Unfortunately, we didn't get enough marks to earn ourselves a new piece of clothing, but we're going to the desert to earn ourselves some money. So we're making progress. We're gonna have some armor soon enough. Well, here goes nothing. I remember how deadly this place used to be, and on such a low level account, I'm not sure this is my best idea, but we're still gonna give it a shot. I gotta pay more attention. We just almost died, got down to 1 health, and it wasn't the desert heat that almost killed us, it was the desert creatures. Saved the hardcore status, but like literally just barely. Okay, let's give this a shot. I will update you at the end with our progress from our first run. No! No! We lost the hardcore status on the first episode. No! Oh well, it wasn't a big deal. It wasn't a big deal. We fell off the agility pyramid, but... Okay, let's keep going.
I don't know where I felt like I get a little drink around here, do you, bud?
That'll teach me for not looking up what the agility pyramid's max hit is. I got hit for a 6 on one of the obstacles before that. I thought I was safe, keeping my hit points above 6, and then I fell off and got hit for a 10. And with a max health right now of 11, didn't work out too good for me. Just gotta space bar through everything, I guess. We are off to a great restart. Oh, cool. Level 6 thieving. Pickpocket man. We're gonna be taxed for basically ever. Luckily, we were smart enough to bank pretty much all our money, if not all our money. I would be smart to just run through the desert, but why run when we can fly? Of course my gravestone is on the exact opposite side of the pyramid that I actually want to go to. That's how it would be. Okay, this time we don't do a single obstacle without being at completely full health. And I should probably remember that strategy for any account I might choose to play in the future where I have, well, basically no health because I just started. And okay, now I will let you know how the second attempt goes. Not gonna kill me again this time, Plank. And that is why we are staying full health. This isn't going as well as it started out at. Right up until we died on that first run, it seemed like it was going halfway well. And now it's just not. It's been so long since we've gotten up to the second level. Will we make it this time? This is the obstacle we lost last time. Success. Damn thing that took my hardcore status. I need to just make friends with the agility pyramid. Be nice to the pyramid. So what did we get out of all of that? Well, we got one more agility level. Let's try something else for a little while. That is clearly not working yet. Well, that's about my luck today. We've been skilling up a fair bit, but here is one notable first level. First prayer level on the account. Okay, I'm a little over halfway through harvesting all the leather I plan to do. But because we're about halfway, I'm like, okay, let's start our crafting grind a little bit and see what we can get for upgrades. So we have done all of the leather crafting that we really need to do for a while. I think we can get to our goal level a fair bit more efficiently because we're not region restricted really. Well, I thought we were going the right way, but there are actually no silver rocks where we are going. So we are honestly 100% just going so we can check this clue scroll. Also, I forgot to tan these hides as we passed by the tanner. This day of gameplay has kinda, honestly, really been a mess. I want to get back to that crafting work, but first I do want to see what kind of clue scroll we got here. New clue. And we gotta talk to Charlie in Barack. Didn't really want to do that right now, but let's go see what he wants us to do. Okay, let's see what this guy has for a job for us to do. This counts as a job, right? Raw trout. I don't know if there is a worse one that we could get. Okay, half of his tasks are either fishing related or cooking fish related. So really any of those half of the tasks would have been the worst one for us to get, because we're still at one fishing as of now. And I think we're gonna stay that way for, well, the foreseeable future. Unless we have reason to do some fishing, I'm not gonna bother to do it just for a beginner clue scroll, but we will do this clue scroll someday. So, I'm having a bit of a dilemma here. I have one day. I am on my last day of membership on this account, and I could throw another bond on it. But am I going to? That's the dilemma. We have some silver to smith, and then to craft, and then levels to get, and then agility pyramids to attempt to not die at and lose our hardcore status again. Not that we can lose it twice, but you know what I mean. Am I enjoying this account? Yeah, kinda. I'm having fun, and part of the fun for me is going to be, A, are you going to quickly figure out what the whole thing about this account is, and then B, just how much you guys all enjoy this account, and like if there's community interest in it. If there is, I'll probably play it. If there isn't, I will put that much more time and finish the Falador only Iron Man that much sooner. And I really do need to get that done. I actually want to finish that. That's gonna feel real good to complete. And also, if you guys end up liking this account, for this account that is going to be years down the road, unfortunately. But it is what it is. And what it is, I want y'all to let me know if you know what it is. Shit, that was a halfway good ending. Maybe I end episode 1 as not a complete episode 1, just as a first half of episode 1, and come back to it based on the reception and whenever I can be bothered to add a bond to this account instead of playing the Falador one. Anyway, I don't know if I'm going to use any of those clips. I'm just going to go mine some silver. It's time to have some fun doing that. I am enjoying this low-level stuff that I haven't done for a little while. So, we tried to mine our silver in the desert to be consistent with, like, where we've been hanging out the entire video so far, but unfortunately, this mine just wasn't working. So, we are going to take off and work on a different place